I sat myself down first, told myself that you always Ditchwater. Every single time. I can honestly say there's never been a time that I legitimately worked on this island to the very end and actually considered it to be complete. But no longer.
Workforce shortage.
Okay, fantastic. But right now, right here, we are going to be working on Ditchwater today. We are going to complete Ditchwater today. Okay? It's going to be badass, and it's going to make sense. So, welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800, where we are going to be focusing here on Ditchwater, and then we're going to go through a nice walkthrough. You know, because that's really important. We have to be nice, calm, cool, collected, all that good stuff, right? Wrong. No. When you're dealing with me, it's randomness at all times. So, here's the thing. The initial idea was to actually have a whole bunch of skyscrapers over here so Constantinople won't actually be full up, you know, to a massive degree, okay? That ship sailed, because obviously we got the Skyline Tower and all that good stuff. So, where in the hell is the same workforce shortage, actually? Oh, not again. What the hell?
We're still waiting for materials.
Oh, okay. Whatever. You'll get them soon. If not, then, you know, sucks to be you. Anyway, so looking at it in hindsight, we don't need these investors here anymore. Okay? These ones, not the ones in the front. And it was bothering me a considerable amount that we had the steampunk houses right here and then the actual investor skyscrapers over here. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start downgrading to engineers because I do not need these guys at all. I really don't. We're going to get them all to regular ass engineers. Yep, bring them all down. Every single one of you. Because it's not necessary. And I will tell you, this is actually going to probably be a lot easier and a lot cooler going forward. Because then we can actually make these into engineer skyscrapers. And I think engineers and their skyscrapers are going to fit a lot more than the skyscrapers that we would actually get from the investors. Plus, you know, we get more of an engineer workforce. Who doesn't want that, right? They're easier to manage. You know, they're less, for lack of better words, bitchy. So let's try and do something like that. I also think, as far as the production chains are concerned, more than likely I'm going to get this off of here, you know, because it's working with the electricity. I understand that, but I can have homes here. I can make it look very nice and pretty, you know. I haven't done that, and you know, something that I did was a massive blunder here. This is the city of steampunkness. We have to make sure that we keep it going for the long term. Okay, this is what you do. You get these pipes and you put them all around. Boom. There we go. I don't mind these parks. I mean, that was from before, so not a big deal. But we are going to work on getting these guys up to engineer skyscrapers level 3. Now, the thing about it is, right, I do have some over here. Just want to see what they require. Chewing gum and then a furniture store, right? Okay, so we can definitely do the thing for the furniture store.
Customers are seeking goods, but we have no...
So we wouldn't need the drugstore. Okay. We would just need the furniture store and the department store. So we have the furniture store here. We're going to need the department store. And that is going to be right... Oops. Right yonder. We're going to put this one right over here. Now, as far as where the Skyline Tower is going to be, I have a couple of ideas because we're going to be building one. One idea is to plop the thing back here. Okay. So we'd actually have like a decent view of like this whole area, but then the other one is actually like right over here behind the World's Fair. Unfortunately, I can't put it like farther back-ish, and I can't put it over here. I could get rid of certain things to like put it over here or over here maybe, but it just doesn't fit. I kind of want it to be like over in this area here. So I'm thinking maybe back here would probably be better.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
It's relatively the same size, is it not? It has to be like that crown jewel. Along with the World's Fair, I suppose. Yeah, let's just pop it back here. It's not a big deal. And we're going to get started on this thing right now. Because I have no chill. I want to see if I could potentially get this thing almost done today.
While
As
my
for...
mind
Yep.
feeds on ideas, these shelves do not.
Let's get the department store going, and I think we have enough goods in here. So we have enough steel. We have a zinc deposit over here, so that's pretty good. And we should actually be loaded on filaments, which is also fantastic. Let's see where are the filaments at. Right there. There we have 341. We can potentially bring in some more. We have elevators here. I think we have a stable route. We have jewelry. Let's use the jewelry to bring in some more filaments if we can. If it's a decent ratio. No, that's not really that good. Guns would be fantastic. I might actually start importing guns again here. That would probably be better. Do I have a route coming here? What the heck am I doing? For jewelry? You know what? Just redirect you from Roma all the way to Ditchwater. Just do it, because I'm gonna need the elevators here. That's gonna be more important. So what we're gonna do is we're probably also gonna have a department store over in this corner because these guys are gonna need it. And we are gonna need some trade unions. Not trade unions, town halls. That's what I was trying to say. Town halls, because we don't want to actually provide these guys with the chewing gum ourselves. We want to actually just make it really easy for ourselves. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Now the problem is that this variety theater is in a really bad spot for me right now, so I'm gonna get rid of it along with the fire station. Don't freak out. Let me see how many of these I can actually get. If I were to go to here, I'd probably get a majority of them. So we're going to put this bad boy right here. And we can plop down the variety theater again if we so choose. And you know what? This is actually not a bad spot for it. Let's put it there. And to appease these dumbasses, we have to put this down and put this to there. So that works quite well. And just so people don't freak out, here is the fire station built back once more. The police station over here, it ain't doing it for me anymore. We're not going to have any riots here, I don't suspect, so I'm going to get rid of all this. And I hope that the department store will actually fit in here. It does seem like it will. Boom. I'm just on another level. Toaster. Produce. Go. So we'll get these guys up to level 2s. We are going to have to start working on these guys. And my artisan workforce is not happy right now. I don't know what's really going on, where the fluctuations are happening. I think it's... oh, you guys don't have... Do you have beer here? Am I not bringing in beer? I thought I was. Where's the beer at? Hello? Yeah, this plate... What the hell am I doing? What is going on? Well, I mean, you would want local mail here. Is that going up? Yeah, we should be loaded on local mail, right? Where's the post office? Post office right here. Yeah, we're maxed out. Okay, I don't know what the heck is going on. There is... Oh, you know what's happening? I think it's the routes going towards Constantinople, because we do still have some artisans over there, and just the population is low, so... unfortunately,
celebrate your leadership.
My storyline for Weston kind of got screwed by inadvertently popping it up out of nowhere. Is that a freaking department store?
To a degree.
It is a department store, so I don't need you. I didn't know. Look at it. It's placed perfectly, and I forgot that I built it like this. So, quite frankly, that's actually a blunder on my part. So we have a lot of extra room right in front of the Skyline Tower over here. But yeah, we have to make sure the artisan workforce is fixed up at some point. We're going to have to build a artisan-only island at some point. So we'll have to see. Right now, what I would like to do is continue building some more homes over in this area. I think we might just go ahead and build, like, one long row, like so. Maybe actually do something like this. Take it one further back, and then one there would probably be fantastic. That way I can actually keep to using these pipes going further down to like here. Yep, that's perfect. And then we'll upgrade these guys soon. We also want to get some on this side of the track, and we'll go all the way to here. Go go ahead and build the road. It's wonky. You know what? I should probably be in blueprint for this, but who really cares? Let's put it over to here. Where's the home at? There it is. Maybe do this. Yeah, there we go. That actually looks a little bit nicer. And we will have a little section, maybe like, right? No, I'll keep it as is. Mostly because we're probably going to have like some sort of service or something back here. More than likely it's going to be a marketplace, and that's where we're going to have to put that thing down, right next to the mines. So we have that there. And then we also may actually have a couple of spaces back here, but it's not fantastic. I actually won't bother with those. So these guys are ready to upgrade. Let's actually get a couple of them in here. Do I have what I need, or do I have to go ahead and bring the people in? Because I need the Blue Skies delivery service. I also need the... I must have one that's extra somewhere. Let me check Constantinople. Might have one here. No, that affects the bank. No. So in Rantium, what do you have? There we go. That's who I need. I think the one for now is going to be perfect, but just as a precaution, I need to also... What other things can I get for engineer residences? Let me go back to Rantium really quick. Oh, there's a beer festival happening over here. Nice. Okie dokie. So, engineer skyscraper level 2. Goods consumption. Don't need it. Don't need it. Bonus happiness for pocket watch. Oh, wait a minute. Well, the pocket watches dude. Who was that guy? Oh, was this Mr. Garrick? Yeah, we definitely need one of him then. So we're gonna need one of him. And then what was this one?
It is only the modern that ever becomes old-fashioned.
Spectacles, bonus resonance minus, okay. We could do the cigars? They don't need cigars, do they? We don't need the rum one. Bonus happiness from the university will probably be pretty good. Fish, bread, canned food, university coffee, light bulb, champagne, steam carriages, fried plantains. Not too bad. Not for that one. So, bonus for sewing machines. Do they need sewing machines? I think they do, don't they? Where's the engineer?
Better than I predicted.
Yeah, okay. So these guys don't have coffee over here. Shocker. Let's go back to engineer skyscraper level 2. So the person who actually provides with the sewing machines, where is that dude? This one. The bonus residence is probably going to be really solid, at least. So I'm going to grab this dude. I think I might actually have him somewhere. Could be wrong. But what's happening here that we don't have coffee? It's probably because they're just going through so much, aren't they?
Production has stopped.
I don't need this route anymore. What am I doing? Get this in here, and we need coffee. Where's the coffee at? There it is. That is horrible. What about this? That's a 1 to 6. That's even worse. Where are my guns? Because apparently the guns are not bad. You know what? Do it like this. Do 500, get that many in here, because we're gonna have to work on coffee consumption over in Rantium. That it's for some reason coffee always becomes a problem for me. I don't know why, it just happens. So let's get this dude in here, and then this one is gonna upgrade. What I will probably do is, because I only have this lady in here, we have how many? We have 7. Okay, so 7, we'll probably put it somewhere here on Adifix. And if I had to guess, it'd probably be back over in this corner. Where am I going to put the power plant over here? That's another question. Maybe a power plant, like, right here would do well, because if I were to get a road connection all the way to here, you would not make it. At least he wouldn't make it to this iron deposit. I want all of them to be under electricity. So let me see if I were to just build some roads really quick. Get that over to there, and then this one to here, which will be the shortest distances, really. We might be able to pull this off. Maybe. Because I don't want to have two. Okay, so this is as far as it would go. I'm going to have one that's not going to be under electricity. Well, here's the thing. I have Meg. I'll just use Meg here. That works. Yeah, I'll just keep the roads as is. I'll build around it. These guys need to upgrade as quickly as possible. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it definitely could be. Get these guys upgraded to workers. Now we will get some engineer skyscrapers level 2s. You're pretty good. You're good. You're good. I sound like SpongeBob. You're going. Keep going. You're good. And one here. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted the one back here, and then downgrade you. There we go. So we got some level 2s over here, and what I'm gonna go ahead.
Magnet for genius.
Yeah, okay, all right, I see you. We're gonna upgrade all of these guys to skyscrapers. I'm trying to get it in a best possible spot, so let's get all of these ones. Nice. See, it looks better. It works well with the steampunk vibe. I can really dig it. And we can instantly start bringing up to level 2s. So there's one. Let's get this one. This one will be nice, and this one. Maybe you. Perhaps you. Can't do that one, apparently. A pretty good one. That's a good one. It seems a little bit empty over here. Let's get this one going, and this one. Yeah, what's wrong with you? Oh, you just don't have enough people in there. Okay, so we have those guys upgraded as well. So we have 13,000 engineers over in this quarter of the world. That's a lot in trying to navigate all this crap. So the next thing that they would want is the furniture store. And where the heck are we going to put that? Well... Forgive me. We need the furniture store. I even saw the furniture store right here. We don't have enough artisans, so I'm just going to build it. Get rid of the pipe system over here. Department store. We need this right here. And in the back, we're gonna do some of the steampunk stuff. Let's put the fountain here. I really like the fountain. Let's get the clock. Our guide. And then some walkway. Got it. Can we upgrade these guys? We can. Yeah, so we should have some more room here once we get these guys moved off. But I'm not seeing that as a priority at the moment.
Of a virtuoso.
So, not a big deal. Over in this corner, building homes over here in between the train tracks is going to be really crazy, so I'm not even going to bother with it. I'm just going to work around it. So, the best thing to really do in this situation is just get the pipes and use that as our fences. And we'll bring that up to here, and then further here, and then here, and then here, and then here. Looking good. Is there a way for me to fit this thing back here? Nope. I want to do something with it, man. Like, it sucks that I have all these freaking buildings around here. Where's the... I could probably move this. Where's another spot that I could put you? Like, right over here? Because I don't need to have the clay. It's not that important. Not anymore. What is important is a Steam spot that you can go and just relax. You know, something that I don't know how to do anymore. There we go. And we'll have the pipe system. We'll have it here and then around. I wonder... Yeah, that actually... I'm not going to put one over here. What I instead will put is just a clock. Yeah, I'll put the clock there. That's gonna be better. So it makes this whole area look a little bit livelier, and that's what I like to see. See how many more of these guys I can upgrade. You know what? Downgrade you because I preferred that one. A good spot. You're also in a good spot. Very nice. Looking good. Get that one up. What's wrong with you? You are not close to the department store. Why? Oh, come on, dude. It's right here. It says you're in the coverage zone. Are you kidding me? Yeah. That's okay. Okay. All right. I've been trying to control my anger. So, as for the furniture store, what in the hell are we gonna need for this thing now? Because I'm gonna have to import what I need. Well, I would need brass here if I want to make the banker's lamps, and that's probably the easiest thing to do. So let me see what I can do here. I don't need a lot of brass, I just need a little bit. We don't have a lot of elevators in here anymore. That is not good. Do I need schnapps anymore? Yeah, because I'm sending it up top there, aren't I? What I'll have to do probably on Ditchwater is change out the elevators for the guns. So do I have a free ship available? I do. So the Thunderclap is going to bring in a lot of guns. Because we need to start trading them a lot, and we are always full up in Isengard, so just bring them over to Ditchwater and keep that to old only. So we'll swap them out, and we'll work on this thing. I guess if the furniture store is a problem, then we're gonna have to build... This one here is fine, but over here, we need to get this one going, and it's brass that's the problem. Is there any other place I have brass for the time being? You should have brass.
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
We have 693, but I'm also using that to trade. I don't imagine that we actually have a lot here. No, we only have, like, dismal levels of brass. And that is even with upgrades. Yeah, that's even with upgrades. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. You know, eventually you're going to get to this stage. I know that these guys are all using brass and all that stuff, so it's a damn miracle that they're still working to the extent that they are. I'll have to import it somehow, but Captain Tobias is leaving anyway, so what I'll do is I'm going to put this in here, and where's the brass at? Right over here? What's the ratio? What? Oh, we're fine. We just need to replace everything with guns and we'll be fine. We'll be golden. You know, it's crazy. I always had a thriving arms manufacturing business in EU4, and look at me go. I have a thriving one here. Don't worry about the fact that these guys don't have what they need. It's okay. They're producing a whole bunch of guns anyway. They don't need a whole bunch more.
Welcome to the menu.
Well, actually, Dynamite is getting... It's on the lower end, but, I mean, it'll stabilize in time. I just need to get saltpeter. That's really what I require at this point. So, in this corner, I guess because it is technically the administration of Ditchwater, we need to make it look very pretty with a whole bunch of steampunk stuff, without it looking, obviously, too spammy. Let's get this one right over here. I quite like the aquarium idea. Let's put one here and one here. Let's get this cool thing right over here. We'll get another one over here. And let's just fill it up with a whole bunch of these. I don't like the fact that there's like an empty spot out there, but at the same time I don't want to do anything with it. Maybe... I guess I could put the clock. Screw it. Put the clock there. What would happen if I just actually put a whole bunch of steampunk paving over here? See, the problem is that then it's going to look all weird. Let's go ahead and put a pipe system. You know what? Actually, let's do something like this. It's gonna be another pipe system area. How about that? There we go. That actually works a little bit better. And we have room for another clock, like maybe right over here. Yep, that looks pretty solid. Over in here, this one's actually unfortunately too large, but we can get that. Yeah, that works. So we were gonna have to wait, what, 20 minutes for this dude to come back? That's shitty. What I can do in the time being, I can just go and get like 200 from here, because they're trading it, right? Oh yeah, that's something I still haven't done. Lord. They do not, but I mean, I guess I have to bring guns here as well. No. Constantinople has elevators, so they can use the elevators for the brass. We don't like that many. Let's just use 50. Yeah, bring the Commonus over here. Let's grab some of their brass and then head back to Ditchwater, because I really want to see some of these level 3 skyscrapers over here. I'm gonna go ahead and build this thing up now, and we have everything else we require for the banking lamps. We just need this, and we'll grab that in a moment. It'll actually help out overall, because I hate making light bulbs as well. I bitch a lot, holy crap. Like, I hate making the light bulbs for sure, so if I can find something to at least reduce the consumption, you better believe I'm gonna do it. I have a lot of space over here. We can use some really cool ornaments. That's not the right one. Let's go for this one. So we'll have the pipe system go through here, over to here, and then it'll restart a little bit over here, and then some of the back. So like we are gaining additional power from the oil field. I wonder if we can go further back here. Yeah, let's do that. Because we have a whole bunch of space that we're literally doing nothing with, and we can't do anything with. I guess we can RP saying that, like, it's also getting us geothermal energy. These are individual tiles, right? Pretty cool. Get a fountain over here. We'll get... No, I don't want that one there.
Ship under attack.
Oh, okay. I can see this. Yep, there you go. That's what I wanted to see. Look at that shit. Fire at him. At least destroy one. Okay, no, my ship just decided to stop. Well, let's see if there's any more that they'll intercept, because I know, that's kind of what I wanted to have happen, that these ships are actually going to go on intercept courses with Jean's little raids, but I don't know if... we have another set of 3 over there. We'll have to see if they actually make it in time. The problem with Fort Galera is that while it is in a very imposing position, it does have armaments. The issue is that I cannot put any armaments behind it, and that's where his ass always decides to actually go through. So it's fantastic. Maybe in also letting you guys know, we have a new governess of Annabella, Sapphire, of whom is going to be ruthless. Something happened on Annabella, and she is probably our most ruthless governor to date. She will get everybody in line. Let's just put it that way. She will get everybody in line. We have talked about it at great length, and I hope y'all are ready, because it's going to be something special. So now we know our ships can intercept him at different areas, and that's very good. Let me actually snag some brass from you.
Done.
Let's get 100, actually. That should be sufficient enough. And boom. And now level 2. Or phase 3. So I'll have that go up as well. That's going to be pretty good. I actually think the Skyline Tower fits better with engineer homes than it does anything else. But that's just me. I don't know. We should actually consider a couple more homes around here. We're going to have the... Where's the thing? The bus stop to this place, unfortunately. So we're going to build that right here. But we also have additional space. Maybe instead of having the warehouse right here, I can probably put it like back here.
Your leadership.
Where's the next one? It's right over there, man. Can you make it to any other
Look
one?
sharp, the governor's here.
So it would only be for the clay pit that I have this one. what if I were to move this? Yeah, let me just move that. I'll just put this one back over here then. And I'm just going to rebuild the furniture store. There we go. That works. That way I can actually have a couple more homes over here, and it'll look nice in front of the Skyline Tower. When they're actually investor skyscrapers. Or not investor, engineer skyscrapers, that's the word.
Production has stopped.
These guys probably won't get any coverage, so let's get rid of them, and we're gonna loop the road around. We're gonna do the same here, and same here. So the electricity should be able to reach all the way back here. Yep, perfect. If it doesn't, then we can build this one up.
A future bright and...
That'll look nice, and then I think I'm not gonna put homes
Ship
back here.
under attack.
Yep, so now he's in his harbor. And they'll just decimate him, I think.
The past is the past. The future is ours to protect.
I mean, he still makes it to the island, but that's
Don't
like...
need any more misfortune.
At least I can get my ships to fire on his fleet little by little, just by where they are in proximity. So I'm fine. In that respect, I'm fine. It's gonna work well. But that's just one of the many areas his ass just pops out of. It's so annoying. So has the Communist returned? Yes, it has.
Lift achieved.
Put the brass in here, and I want you to activate with
A bit of a
Banker's
coup,
Limps.
Securing their expertise.
Perfect. We'll get that going. And with the furniture store, then we'll be able to get these engineers to level 3 over here in Ditchwater. Can we go ahead and upgrade you guys? We can. Go ahead and do that. What's up with you?
Oh, you talk of the privileged.
Really? We're gonna put a school over here. Would you be happy? No, you will not. You will not be happy at all. Well, you know what? Deal with it. Because there's a school right here. Would this help? Like, barely. It barely does anything. It's because I don't have the room to actually build another one right here. But you know, I'm kind of digging the fact that they are artisan homes over in this corner. On this thing to activate already.
I regret to inform you, this product appears to be out of stock.
Gasp. It's out of stock? Put one here. Don't have room over here. I need some more of this pipe network. This really reminds me of, like, Dwemer technology. And it's sick. Put a... Ooh! Why does that work so well? Can't put this thing back here, unfortunately. But I can put this thing. I don't know why anybody would want to go on a little bit of a viewing journey back here, but I mean, to each their own. Looking pretty good. Alright, engineer skyscrapers, level 3. And that is as high as they go. So the only other thing that they would require at this stage is violins, but the thing about it is, right, this guy will actually provide it to them. With the department store, drugstores, and all that stuff. So if they have all 3, then they would definitely be able to have some violins. Violins is one of the chains I don't personally like making either. I think there's just way too much that goes into it. And if there's one guy that's already providing it for you for free, just utilize that. Don't waste your time. But that's, you know, again, that's also if you're on expert difficulty mode and you don't have the means to get the stuff easily. If you feel like you can, by all means, go for it. More power to you. So we got our first level 3 skyscrapers. Actually, our first engineer level engineer level 3 skyscrapers in the game, because we don't actually have any of these on Constantinople. So remember, we're gonna have to work back here for it now too. Let's get this thing going. Banker's lamp. I don't think we're gonna see this. I mean, they go and they come back. That's what I hate about these types of buildings, unfortunately. You guys don't have the marketplace, do you? Is there a spot to put one back over here if I build a bridge? I can build a bridge here. And then, where would I put it? I would probably put it back here. So, can I move you? Put you, like, right here. And then, maybe a marketplace right there. Okay. Let's see if this will work. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Every field has its weeds.
Yeah, so they won't actually get to back here. I would have to really reconfigure some stuff for the time being. The one thing that I could potentially see me doing is getting rid of this church for now, and instead replacing it with the marketplace, because this is more important to actually have these guys upgrade around the tower than these guys, really. Not to say these guys aren't important either, but, you know, at the same time, I definitely want to make sure that we can do it. So there's a level 3 right there. Level 3. We have a decent engineer population over here. That's what I like to see.
Production has stopped.
Pretty cool. Yeah, the skyline's looking pretty nice. And then we will also work on getting these guys up to engineer skyscrapers too, because they have actually more area back here, and they'll look nicer, I think. So we'll have to eventually get this power plant up and running. We have enough oil in here, right? You know what? Screw it. Go for it. Let's get this thing actually working, because we need to get back here at some point. I need to fix the artisan situation, so we won't be working on that front right now, because that's just a whole different beast. How many elevators do we have in here right now? 307. That's not bad. We also have a lot of biscuits. I'm going to stop the biscuit route here, because we don't need it. Old only. Biscuits going to Ditchwater. No. You are going to actually take that to Rantium, but I'm pretty sure there's a route there already.
Your leadership.
But another route is not going to kill him. Yeah, we also need to delete this route. We don't need it. Yeah, so there is a biscuit route currently, but now we have another one. No big deal. So we have a Steampunk City that's also known for the most immaculate champagne in the entire Imperium. I think it works. I think it's a pretty good combination. So back here is going to suck because we don't actually have anything to build. We can actually put, like, some homes down, but I feel it will just look really wonky. Instead, what we could potentially think to do is probably add some really cool ornaments and such. Like, the steampunk stuff is pretty good, but, like, it becomes repetitive over time. Get one here, I guess. We'll have a sauna. Is this... Oh, it's actually a good spot for one. Here, put that there. Screw this one. And we will need a pathway, so what we can do is... Is there a way to just get the, I don't think we can just do the one. Just have it be like a park of sorts. Steampunk type park. To go to, like, the most insane sauna everywhere. Oh, we could put a fountain behind! Holy crap! Let's get a clock right there. Get one of these turners right over here, and then another little bit. Oh, that's so cool! I can dig it. So let me do a flyby really quick. What are you guys thinking? I actually think it looks pretty cool. I think it's more so because of the engineers. With the engineers actually being brought in here, it's bringing more life to Ditchwater. than what the investor skyscrapers can ever do. Because unfortunately, the skyscrapers, you can't change their skins except for like their style, which really sucks. I don't know why they chose to do that. There's a lot of things about like what they have decided to do with the game that doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, this works out quite well. I'm happy. I'm very happy indeed. So the next thing that we'll have to do is we need to figure out why these guys aren't upgrading. We need to get this one continuing to work. I think they're bringing in what they need, so that's fantastic. Every time they get something in there, it like drastically spikes up the little turner thing. So not a big problem. As far as like beautification in the middle is concerned, I'm not
People
opposed.
celebrate your leadership.
I'm not. They're having a lunch party. Lunch party? It's supposed to say launch party. Oh, I love my Office references sometimes. So funny. It's a good show. Let's get some of that in there. I'm just gonna go and check each one of these spots. So we have open spots back here. We're gonna just use the pipe network. We'll use the pipe network in the front here too, and we'll have it go all the way to here. Yeah, we'll have it over here. We're not gonna worry too much about this side though. We're gonna stop it right there. Let's actually get back to this, because this actually became quite intriguing to me. We'll have to or her standing like so. And then we'll have another pipe network go like this. All the way back. Very cool. So this is like the best sauna you could probably go to in all of Ditchwater.
Production has stopped.
I know. They're bringing the shit you need. Unbelievable. Why do I want to, like, do something with, like, this side? You know what? I haven't really done much with this whole, like, national parks thing.
Workforce shortage.
Oh my god. I know. They'll deal with it. Ruined Tower, no. Majestic Rock. Where's that? There is that cafe. I feel like the cafe would work well here. Look at that. You have the observation point, like, right over here. And then another one, like, maybe right here. Looking good. Have a little lake of sorts. Some cool trees about. I have like a little spot for camping, I guess. Had to build around it just a little bit. Well, where's the trail? Oh, there's the hiking trail. Okay, so we need to get this thing. So kind of be redundant considering how you have like this whole steampunk thing like right next to it, but whatever. I think it'll look nice if given the opportunity. Ruined Tower, we don't need that. I mean, Ditchwater was known for its ruins, so you know what? We could have a ruined tower on this side. Or I can move the observation point just one to the left. And oh, that was what I built. Okay. Have this one be like right here. Then where's my observation point? There we go. Easy. Tree. And then a lot of... No. I'll instead do this. Classic. Temperate Grove. And I'll just load it up. There we go. Nice. So that fills up that area finally. You get a little cafe. Get the old version of Ditchwater with our ruins. You know, we have a little information booth over here. This is what happened before we were exiled by this shitty uncle. And then look at what we've amounted to. This incredible settlement. So now you guys should all upgrade. Perfect. So we'll get some more workers, even though we don't need them. These guys won't upgrade here. These guys will definitely upgrade now to engineers, though. And I want that to happen. But why is this happening? Okay. You know what? For the time being, keep them as such. I don't know what this whole, like, fluctuation bullshit is going on. But we'll figure it out in time. They have enough here, but it's not perfect. I need to fix that. So would we actually want the drugstore? What do they need for it? Let me go over here to Rantian really quick. I want to see where I put a drugstore down. Have I put a drugstore here? No, I have not. I need to go to Constantinople. That's where I put one down. Drugs. Where are drugs at? You're not drugs. You're drugs.
A tincture for all nature's little blemishes.
Yeah, the sugar is the thing. The sugar... Soap is easy. Coal is also easy. It's the sugar that was the problem. Okay. Now I understand. Now I understand. So we'll probably have to wait on that because I know my sugar route over there in the New World is not so happy with me at the moment. So we're gonna put a little bit of a break on it.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Yeah. Good. Banner. And banner. Very nice. What we can do here. I do want to go for a little bit of a walkthrough right now. Because I promised Naruto Ninja I would do so. I also want to make sure that we actually do have enough of the stuff beautified. Let's actually get Eva over here. Get some more of the pipe network through here. And then right over here. I actually think the Advent Turner is actually pretty good over here behind the Variety Theater. I think it really makes it fit. There we go. Pretty solid. So I guess we'll work in Ditchwater for a little bit. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that at all. Okay, so you guys ready for a little walkthrough? Are we gonna act like the tourists? Oh my god, oh, you know what we should have done? Hold on. Before we go through, let's get rid of these crates. There we go. There we go, that looks better. We have some over here, let's also get rid of that. One should probably do it. Yep. Good.
One final look.
Oh. Are you kidding? Alright. I have a bone to pick with this dude now. Actually, this is what you give me? What fire on prosperity? What fish shortage? There's barely anybody there. They can literally go get a freaking fishing rod and get what they need. But no, you have to write about it. Sea captives in battle. Dude, I won the battle. What are you talking about? It's pirates. I'm defeating pirates. I hate this man. I legitimately hate this man so much right now. No, people will be happy. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be fantastic news. In fact, not only is it so good, it's martial law type good. You have been warned. Now, we go for our nice walkthrough. Ah, so
Gained
calming.
an influence bonus.
One thing I really like about the steampunk buildings are these elevators on the
Production
outside.
has stopped.
But it's always so loud. That's the only thing that I just don't like. If I can just turn that shit off, it would be fantastic. But these are all investor buildings, so we can still use the World's Fair here to effectiveness, like to max effectiveness if we really choose to do so. Because we do actually have, like, the whole front end of the city are pretty much loaded with investors, and they have
Fire
everything that they
is
need.
out of control.
What fire, man? Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out later. We have all these pipes around here. And we are level 3 engineer skyscrapers right across the train tracks. I'm looking left, I'm looking right. We're good. There's a bus. I'm just going to walk right into it. I don't know how these people are standing there. It doesn't look comfortable. Look at this. I love this style of the building. Look at that. It's so cool.
The fire left ruins behind.
Yeah, great. I'll figure it out later. Look at that little dude flying over there. Experimental tech. That's what I love. Look at that. Oh, actually, it is experimental tech. That is so cool. Oh, look at the actual roads. Why is it so, like, bumpy and hilly? Man, being on a train going through this thing is just terrible. I hear one coming. I don't know if it's actually gonna go this direction. Or it might just be glitched. It's probably a glitch sound. I love Anno and its glitches. There are no no trains going through here, but we can definitely head towards the upper city. Yeah, imagine a time when the settlement actually had nothing on it. I like to go back from time to time and watch my first, second, third videos of Anno. Hard to believe that. Oh my god! Okay. Yep, I almost got ran over by the train. It's probably not a safest spot to go through here, but we're gonna do it anyway. Ooh, that's pretty. I still think that was probably, like, my worst video of Anno. Why? Because it was my very first. But the very first one is what sells people on actually joining the channel and seeing what it's all about. I think that's what the initial thought is, followed initially by, or immediately by, how many videos have actually been put out, along with the number of subscribers and all that good stuff. So, luckily, I think what's happening is a lot of people are looking past the fact that the commentary was shitty and that my mic was doing really weird things, since that was actually the first day that I had used my new mic. So, yeah.
Pull up your braces and thrust into the unknown.
No. Very cool. Yeah, I think it was the right call to make these ones engineer skyscrapers for sure. You have that old version of Chicago style being brought in. Here's another train that's gonna run me over. These are also the steampunk trains. That's the skin you get. I'm just gonna cross the train tracks here, nice and carefully.
Now, you oughtn't waste people's time.
Just remember who's telling us that. Who had to go on, like, an entire journey just to waste time to deal with him in Imbeza? Yeah. Just putting that out there. So we're gonna optimize these town halls. I keep calling them trade unions, man. I hate my brain sometimes. But we're gonna use these town halls to upgrade as much as we can. We're gonna have a drugstore somewhere. I just don't know where exactly. And you know what? Even the bank skin works well here. That's fantastic. So we can actually go underneath all these pipes into this little grove area. So this is one of the old ruined towers from
We're
way
in the
back.
presence of a virtuoso.
You know, that's dangerous, kid. You know, actually, when I was a kid, I fell off of a rock that was like 3 times the size of this. And, yeah, I got really hurt. It actually scarred me for life because there's a bear. I personally don't like jumping and climbing on rocks, and the place where I live, it does have a beach, and I always get nervous when I see someone else's, like a family, not pay attention to their kids, and the kids are actually playing on the rocks. I'm just like, oh, no, don't remind me, please, I hope everyone remains safe. So always be careful. And then we have the most glorious sauna back here. You can tell. Look at the level. These people are so relaxed. Is there a way to go inside that building? I don't know. I do not believe we can. That is unfortunate. But then you have this lovely area right over here.
Stopped.
You see additional steampunk homes. There's some trains right over there. A whole bunch more vineyards. Gotta love it. Trying to actually navigate out of here now. What does this say? Cigars Club. Smoke and drinks since 1863. Interesting. I don't know why you'd advertise it at the back of this building. Seeing as how... Oh, I guess there are people who are sitting back there, so... Makes sense to a degree, I would suppose. So let's head over here. It's kind of running it a little bit now. So we'll get a couple more of these things up. Just gotta figure out where the hell to put the drugstore. I would imagine the Skyline Tower also needs a drugstore anyway, so... I mean, we'll kill two birds with one stone. We'll get more... We'll essentially gain the amount of investors that we needed through the Skyline Tower, and we'll gain more engineers just around it. So it's gonna be like chef's kiss. It'll be perfect. Absolutely perfect. And we have another dude up there. You know what? That thing might be a little bit too dangerous. Is there any way to, like, put a harness on that? Okay. I spoke too soon. Let's actually go through the back corners if it lets us. No, apparently it doesn't. We could probably sneak in through here, though. Jump. Thank you. And there's a Skyline Tower right now. In its current state, it's currently being built. We have our banner. That's lovely. So we'll have engineer skyscrapers around this thing, and it'll look really cool. Really cool. Then there's another bridge over here that we built, and we'll go all the way back into the artisan quarter for now. And go through here. So we do have enough oil, and the route is pretty stable if it's actually reaching that power plant, and I'm really happy to see that. We're gonna have to do some beautification over in these corners as well. So Ditchwater has officially become the Steampunk City. I can dig it.
We'll have it back soon enough.
Thanks, Anne. You gave me money. Can you see inside of this thing? Nope. This is actually a nice view from here, though. Yes, I'm staying on the tracks for it. Why are people walking on the train track? Why is there a kid with a balloon on the train tracks? This is not a safe place to walk. This is never a good place to walk. Please don't ever do this. Hello? You guys are going to school too. Oh, well, is the curriculum not good enough? Do I need to have a conversation with the head of our education department? Because apparently they're not teaching people to not walk on the frickin' train track. Look, there's another kid. What is happening? Why are you using the train tracks as a bridge? This is not safe. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna walk away slowly. I'm just gonna walk away slowly. That is not safe. Please don't ever try that in your life. So pretty good altogether. I'm really pleased. I will be working more episodes on Ditchwater because there's still work to be done. The only thing is that the artisan population is mostly the issue right now. So once we actually get that under control, which I will do that on my own time, you guys aren't gonna need to see all that. We'll be able to see a lot more of these guys pop up. We're gonna get this thing up and running. Hopefully, we know what, we have 4 minutes until this thing is done, but I think it's because they don't have the resources in quite yet. I'm not sure. No. So when they do get the resources, that's when they start booking it. So how's it looking now? Minute 58. Okay. Yeah, well, that ain't bad. They should have everything they need now. It's just elevators, oh, a little bit of everything, I guess. Yeah, a little bit of everything. So we actually do have the Blue Skies delivery service over in this one. So we can actually upgrade a couple more. Get this one up, that one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That's also pretty good.
Production has stopped.
Get that one up too. Are there any other ones you can get up? This one. That one screws with that one, but at least I got the panorama view on this one. I don't really care. You can go up. I kind of like this one. Holy crap. Yeah, they look so much nicer than the investor buildings, man. Like, ridiculously nicer. We're gonna have to bring a lot more resources into here as well. There's another drop off. What I will do now is, because I'm assuming I have actually a fair number of guns in here. Yeah, perfect. We're going to replace all of these. So chocolate's going to get replaced. The iron's going to get replaced. That's going to definitely get replaced. We need to swap out the values. 50 here. And we'll have 100 here. And we're also going to swap out the fur coats for the coal. 100 will be sufficient enough. We'll do the same over here, but we don't need that many, so 100 would be fantastic. Windows are okay. This is, on the other hand, not. I would prefer this ratio. That's pretty good. Jewelry is fine for the glass, I would imagine, unless this is better. This is indeed better. We can also do the whole beef thing again, so I'll just bring in about, what, 50? Yeah, 50 will be sufficient. And then canned food is also pretty good with this, so not too shabby. Not too shabby whatsoever. Do you have what you need? We'll see the next phase done then, before we call it for this episode. And we'll be working on the next one with upgrading more of these skyscrapers. Probably get the whole back section over here to engineers, because that'll be pretty good. Engineers will provide more money, really. I mean, that'll be fantastic. And later on, when we actually build the palace, then we can actually use pretty decent stuff in these local departments. So we might actually gain influence from the amount of engineers that we have here. We probably can right now, actually. What does this do? This is plus 12 area of influence for all public buildings. And that's primarily set for the power plants. So plus 60 island workforce per town hall. Yo. Okay. That's different. What's this one? There we go. Plus 1 influence for engineer residences. So boom, up to 109. As an example. So we can actually start the last and final phase for the Skyline Tower right over here. But that is actually, I believe, where I'm going to call it for this episode. So we did a fair amount of work here in Ditchwater. And again, I hazed my own self to make sure that we worked on this settlement. We will make sure we get almost every single tile worked on. I'm going to do my damnedest to make it look good, to make it look clean, pretty, incredible, because in the future, you never know. We might actually have a beauty build video for Ditchwater, which will be pretty cool. Ditchwater, the Steampunk City. There you go. You remember how I said before I don't really like my brain sometimes? Well, that's a lie. I love my brain. I love how it works. It's freaking cool. Would I advise you use it? Probably not. You might be scarred for life. But until next time, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with your friends. I appreciate you all being here, as always. And I will catch you on the next episode.